Yo, what is up, everybody? We're back with another part of the What If Goku Was Betrayed series. Actually, this is the finale. Now, before we get into this, I just want to say one thing. I kind of want to take a little more laid back approach for the finale, because, I just feel like it fits a lot more since, if you compare Dragon Ball Super to, like, every other Dragon Ball series, it's pretty fucking gay. I'll be honest, that's my opinion on it. I don't really like Dragon Ball Super that much. But hey, it has some good parts of it, so it's a lot more laid back. Let's just put that. So I'm gonna try to make it a little more laid back, just to go along with the flow. So without further ado, let's get into this part.
Hey, Swag.
Now Goku has been searching through the entire galaxy for what would be new Namek, or old Namek to be realistic, since it was never destroyed by Frieza. He's been looking for it, but he hasn't been successful in finding it. As he's been going along, he's been destroying all of Frieza's ships. Every single person that worked for him has been killed off, practically. It's mainly the guy that revived him in Super. That guy was killed off. Because Goku is pretty ruthless. He does have a Saiyan primal instincts and doesn't want to let him live. Now, Goku again has been looking around for what would be the fucking Namek, but he can't find it. He's at a loss for words. How could I not find one planet? You'd think that the radars have some sort of information on this planet. There's rumors, but no exact location. This is bullshit. However, through this time skip of what would be to about the Buu arc, or the Buu saga, he's basically gotten into an intimate relationship with what would be Android 18. They've realized that they have some sort of feelings for each other after he basically pursued her the entire time. She continuously denied him, and he more or less liked that, seeing as how Saiyans tend to like strong-willed women, and she is a little ruthless. Now, however, I don't think some of you guys kind of liked the whole idea of him getting with Caulifla. I don't think he would like Caulifla in this one. It would just be like he would see her more of as an annoyance. Yes, he likes strong-willed women, but she was kind of very annoying. She was very rash in her decisions, and she wasn't very dark. She was just like, oh, let's go fucking fight someone, get stronger. She was like a wannabe Goku, and he would not get along with himself, or at least his old self. Now, during this period of time, Goku would have conceived a child with what would be Android 18. He has decided to name it Gohan. Now, there's really no reason for it. He kind of did it just for the fact that he did end up fucking killing the old man, and he was like, I kind of feel bad for that shit, so, might as well honor the dude. And plus, I really have no other name to name my child. Let's do it. So they both agreed to naming this child Gohan. Now his potential is off the scaling. It's around the same level as Goku's. Now his potential, like base potential, is the same as Goku's. However, Goku's dark ki that he has possessed or gained once he got his primal instincts back outweighs it, giving him an advantage and an edge. And since he has a time, like more or less the fact that he just doesn't age. And neither does Android 18 or 17 since they're androids. It was said that they either don't age or age really slowly. And I'm going to give it so that they don't age. Because why the fuck not? Who doesn't want their main characters to be immortal? Like, it's fucking awesome. So, basically, they're going to end up just training. Now, since Goku gets to train with what would be a powerful son, getting him stronger and stronger, he'd probably get up to around the God, power of Super Saiyan God, I'd say, in like the or Dragon Ball Super, so it kind of makes sense to me. Especially since the Buu Saga would not come into play. Now, the reasons for that are the fact that there's no one strong enough to actually consume the energy to revive Buu. So Babidi is fucked. He's shit, fuck, I can't do anything. That's basically what he's thinking since they haven't returned. And as for Trunks, well, he was able to actually successfully beat what would be the androids. Now, since he beat them, Goku Black's gonna come into play. However, this time, he does get struck down and killed, since he really had no reason to go back in the first place, since he didn't see a reason to go back. He kind of didn't get along with Goku in the first place, and from Goku's attitude, he doesn't think Goku would help him in the first place. Meanwhile, Beerus wakes up. Hey Whis, have you found the Super Saiyan God? Ah, Lord Beerus. Well, I can't say that I found him officially, but I did kind of find a strong Saiyan. After all, he's the last Saiyan warrior alive. Or shall I say, full Saiyan. Huh. Does he have any feats? Yeah, well, he did defeat Lord Frieza with relative ease. Really? That's quite the feat. I guess I could go and, I guess I'll go and check him out. Right away, sir. As they begin to, travel towards what would be Goku and his crew, basically, just him, his homie Android 17, since they basically become brothers at that, what they are technically brothers, like, they're like brother-in-laws and shit, since, he's with Android 18. So they're fucking chilling. And all he knows is he's like, hey, yo, you gotta get a girlfriend, bro. And he's like, I don't know, man. Personally, I'm just chilling by myself. I'm more the lone wolf type dude. He's like, nah, dude, you need to get a wife. You need to just do that shit because it's perfect. Sorry, I don't remember where the fuck I left off. Literally, I'm dealing with Ghost Speed racers jamming down the streets like this is a NASCAR track and shit. Like this is some sort of initial D street racing. Like, fucking Christ, dude. They're fucking cool because they can take off their damn muffler, make their car sound big. Damn, they're compensating for something. So yeah, let's get back into this. Now, Goku's like, hey, bro, I'm gonna get you a girl. I swear, dude. Like, yeah, I know a proper warrior shouldn't need a girl, but bro, it's good. Because, women, they make you feel good. So it's different. Like, your sister, she's just hits different. Like, she's a strong-willed woman. You should aim for something like that. He's like, hey, bro, if you could get me one, I'm fine with that. So, they're clearly gonna be, like, forming this camaraderie. They're fucking fist bumping and shit, hanging out. They're watching their fucking galactic TV type shit, playing some PS fucking 4 and shit, whatever they've got out in space. Because I guarantee you their electronics are pretty fucking baller out in space. So they're chilling. Goku's not fat either because he's fucking working out 24/7 with this dude too. Because guess what? They have infinite stamina. Then Beerus teleports in. Now Goku's taken off guard by this. He's like, oh shit, who are you? He's like, so you're the mortal that might possess the power of a god. Beerus says. Power of a god? What the fuck are you on? Yo, is this cat on too much catnip right now? He says as he looks over at Android 17. Android 17 busts up laughing. But then he gets more serious. So who are you guys? Really, what are you doing in my spaceship? We're here for a battle. If you battle me, I won't destroy you. Well, really, I don't need a reason. I'm a Saiyan warrior. If you challenge me to a battle, it is my right. Actually, I have no other choice other than to accept it. And plus, since you're talking so big, you must be pretty fucking strong. Beerus is like, yeah, I guess mortal. But are you a Super Saiyan god? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. But I can assure you I'm pretty strong, I guess. Probably stronger than anyone you fought previously. I don't know. I'm not gonna go down without a fight. I can say that much. I wouldn't be a Saiyan warrior if I did. That's respectable, Beerus would say. Well, I guess we can fight. Pick your location. Away from my ship so that it doesn't fucking explode. Well, that does make sense. Do you have a world we can go to? He would say. So Beerus is, gonna teleport them to a remote location in the middle of space, or like it wouldn't be in the middle since it can't necessarily breathe entirely. So it's gonna be in the atmosphere. Atmosphere of what would be closer to like Beerus's planet, since that shit probably gets destroyed all the time. So, it's gonna lead towards them fighting. As they begin to fight, Goku is powering up to his full, like, false Super Saiyan fucking base form. I can't remember what I gave it. It was, like, false Primal Saiyan. I think that's what it was, or something. False Primal Saiyan. If not, that's what it is now. So he powers up to his full Primal Saiyan, and he sees what would be Beerus begin to egg him on. He uses his finger to say, come attack me. Goku, seeing this, gets, he's not gonna lie. He's like, so you underestimate me that much. That's a little frustrating, as he rushes forward, outspeeding Beerus immediately. This is more than enough to get Beerus to what would be around 75% of his power. After all, Beerus did say it was around 70% in canon. After all, he could have been lying, though. Since we don't really know the full capabilities of Beerus, I'm gonna say, go off of what he said at least. So, they end up clashing, fighting each other. Goku has the advantage since Beerus is not going all out. He begins beating down upon him. He's grabbing him, sending him flying back. Beerus lands a blow, actually stabbing Goku in what would be the stomach area. Goku pulls it out and he immediately heals with his dark ki. He looks back up. He's like, that's all you've got, huh? As he begins to power up and yell more and more as he's trying to raise his power to the full limit. But as he does this, Beerus begins to power up a little bit more, raising his power up to would be around 78%. As he rushes forward, outspeeding Goku at this point, beginning to beat down upon him, kicking him down, until Goku eventually can't compete with his strength. He lands a punch, colliding with what would be Beerus' punch as well. Now, since his force was not as equaled out, or like Newton's third law would say, an equal reaction or whatever that shit was. I'm not in school anymore, fuck that. But basically, fucking collides with each other. He's thrown back. He's like, my fist, and he's knocked out. So he loses the battle. I know, right? Goku lost the battle. How the fuck can that happen? Well, it makes sense. He's not. He's immortal, but like not necessarily fully immortal. It's basically he's just fucking lost. Now, Beerus acknowledges his strength and potential. He's like, well, you didn't have Super Saiyan God, I can tell that much. But I noticed that you were taking on my, some of the God Ki, and that makes me think, could you obtain Super Saiyan God? Now, Goku, since he acknowledges he lost, he's like, oh shit, that would be fucking awesome. Like, that's God Ki that you have, dude? No wonder I couldn't send you Ki. I couldn't gauge how strong you were. This fucking makes a lot more sense. Now, Zeno watching this, he was watching this since it was so powerful, it was shaking like the entire universe. They're like, oh fuck, dude. Zeno pops up. He's like, ayo, like y'all fuckers are battling? That's not fair. Like, you could have destroyed the universe. That wouldn't have been nice. He's like, I'm planning on destroying the universes anyways. And that's when Goku's like, oh shit, dude. You know what we should do? We should have a tournament. Winners don't get fucking eliminated. He was like, yo, that makes sense. I like you. Zeno goes over and shakes Goku's hand. Goku's like, this faggot's small as fuck, but I can tell he's powerful. So, he's not going to basically, fight against Zeno, since it would be retarded, seeing as how he's outnumbered by what would be someone being scared who's stronger than him. So, he's using common sense, he wouldn't do anything. Now, Android 18 is surprised that fucking Goku lost, so is Android 17. But they're like, oh shit, well, looks like he's good, made some friends, I guess. I'm glad he's doing well. Now, basically, that's when, he's going to go into what would be the time chamber along with Beerus. Now, why would he go in the time chamber along with Beerus? I feel like that would be the strongest or best way of him getting stronger. Whis, however, could be better when it comes down to this, but I feel like Beerus could understand Goku a little more, since he does have a more of a destroying type mindset, and Whis, however, is more of an angelic type mindset. So those two go in together, and they kind of form a camaraderie. Nowhere near as strong as what would be Goku and Android 17's, but they do kind of get along much better than in canon, since they can relate on some things. They find that life doesn't really have a meaning too much. You wipe it out if it need be, and Goku completely understands this. Now, as they begin training, Goku obtains a new form. It's a variant of what would be Super Saiyan Blue. Basically, it's Super Saiyan Rose, since it seems to fit his personality a lot more, and honestly, it just looks cooler than Super Saiyan Blue. Oh shit, Drag Speed Racer's back, fuck. Now, as he steps out of what would be, or him and Beerus step out of what would be the hyperbolic time chamber, it's been about 4 days, aka 4 years. Now, as he steps out, they're over here looking like Gandalf with his long-ass beard, and like, ew. And immediately everyone's like, they can tell that he's gotten stronger. His power's immense. Now, Whis immediately notices, it seems he may have surpassed what would be Beerus. No, he did surpass Beerus. Now, of course, I'm going off of what we've seen of Beerus, and I'm making assumptions, and I'm just going off of a what if. So, don't slaughter me in the comment section below being like, oh my god, Beerus is so much stronger, you're not giving him any credit. It's a fucking what if, get over it. Alright, now, basically, we're back to what would be Goku, and Goku's prepared. Basically, this tournament is going to be like the whole, like, how they would need a team, and they need a certain amount of people. Now, since this team doesn't have, or this universe doesn't have enough strong members for that, since he killed off basically all his fucking friends, and he can't revive what would be Vegeta and them currently, he wasn't able to, until Whis is like, hey, yo, I can revive your homies for you. He's like, whoa, you're kidding, right? He's like, no, I can revive them. He's like, alright, that would be useful. I mean, granted, they're pretty fucking weak at this point, but if we give them a little bit of time to train in the hyperbolic time chamber, they might be able to get up to what would be like maybe a Super Saiyan 3 level. I don't know. Something like that. Since he was like, they were at around Super Saiyan 2 level, like that. So, as he revives them, Vegeta comes back. He's like, what took you so long, Kakarot? Oh shit, dude, my bad. I couldn't find the Dragon Balls. Dragon Balls. We're waiting for you. How long has it been? We lost track in the underworld. Oh shit, it's been like 10 years? You seem a lot more laid back, brother, Raditz would say, as he looks over to what would be, Goku. Now, Goku simply replies, oh yeah, that's what happens when you spend time with your homie and your wife. Huh? Yeah. As he points towards Android 17 and 18. Like, what? You allied yourself with the enemy? Oh, no, they weren't the enemy, you know. I fucking killed that green motherfucker. The one who swallowed you guys. Yeah, that bastard. I saw him in hell. We had a little bit of a fight. A skirmish, so be it. We got our revenge. Oh, so what you're saying is you got a little stronger. If you're able to beat him, that means you're probably Super Saiyan 3 level, aren't you? Well, yeah, we're around there. We were training as much as we could in the underworld. Granted, it was nowhere near as much the capabilities we could have gotten in the hyperbolic time chamber. Oh, well, great. Then I'm gonna send you... Actually, I don't need to send you guys in. I'm gonna send my son in there. He's around your guys' level. So if he gets up to a higher level, it'll be fine. I'm gonna go in there with him. So he's gonna go back in there. He's gonna be like bringing Gohan. They're gonna fucking, power up. Gohan was already Super Saiyan like 2-ish to 3-ish level. Pardon me, I burped. Now, basically, he fucking comes out even stronger. Dude, Goku's a fucking beast and his son's a woolly mammoth. This is fucking crazy. Like, this duo is outstanding. Now, Lord Beerus is just astonished. He's like, motherfucker, dude. How many times am I gonna get surpassed in a fucking day? Basically, what you're saying is your son is now stronger than me. He's like, I guess if you're saying that, I'm saying that. Because apparently his son now can actually achieve Super Saiyan Blue since he's a lot more, let's say, kind-hearted. He doesn't have the Saiyan primal instincts, and he does have a mother who's pretty influential, but she does provide training expertise, and his stamina makes it so he can train a lot longer, so he's more efficient with training. So when Goku has to take a break, he doesn't, so he continues on with cardio. And his sleep deprivation doesn't really affect him that much. He gets around 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and he's able to. At the end, he's going to sleep about 12 hours, and then they're going into the tournament. As they go into the tournament, it makes about a team of, what would be, 6, 7? Let me check real quick. I'll just list them off, you guys can count. It's going to be Goku, Android 17, Android 18, Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz, and of course, Gohan. Now, as they appear on the tournament stage, they look around. Now, they may have a number disadvantage compared to the others, of course, but they're not too worried. And they don't worry about Golden Frieza after all, because again, the dude who revived him originally, guess what? He wasn't there. And Goku, he believes he's more than enough to make up for it. Now, they never said specifically that you couldn't have less members. It's kind of retarded that you would, but who fucking cares? It's Little Universe 7. They're gonna do what the fuck they want at this point. That's it. Since they have 2 like god level fucking fighters, or 2 God of Destruction level fighters, no one's really gonna be able to compete with them too much other than like Jiren. So when it comes down to the fight itself, you're gonna see what would be Universe 6 come over. Now, this is due to the fact that Beerus and Champa have such a high rivalry. Now, they don't know about each other's strengths, but these Saiyans run over and they're like, huh, so you're a Saiyan, huh? I could tell immediately by looking at you as she looks over to what would be basically the Saiyan group. Or a small amount of it. Now, this is when Goku takes advantage. He's like, oh shit, dude. She's kinda bad. He looks over to what would be Android 17. He's like, bro, pick up one of those Saiyan chicks and get their number, dude. You need it. He's like, what are you talking about? I don't even know them. Bro, how are you gonna get laid if you don't fucking do it? Do it! Stop being a pussy. He's like, bro, alright, I'll give something. Alright, so he goes up, Android 817 with this fucking newfound confidence, he goes up, he's like, alright, if I get your guys, can I get your guys' number if I end up winning this tournament? Huh? What are you talking about? Caulifla would say. You heard me. I find you guys quite beautiful, and it was just mind-boggling. The first moment I saw you, I couldn't help but notice your beauty, your overwhelming beauty, both of you. Honestly, it would be an honor to be able to go on a date with either of you. They both blush. Now, Saiyan females, they were never known to like not be like immune to this shit, so they're fucking down for this. Like, well, I guess you seem pretty strong and capable. So, if you do end up winning this tournament, of course. Now, the rules are explained, and the reason he's thinking this, he's like, I'm gonna fucking revive the universe that they're in. That's simple as that. It's simple. So, they end up going into the actual fights. The fights are gonna be, I'm gonna gloss over them because it was a long fucking arc, dude. Like, I think Dragon Ball is known for the long arcs. Like, I remember watching that shit, and it went on forever. So basically, they're all gonna fight their fucking shit. Every battle that went down goes the same except for some replacements, like anything that was like Frieza doesn't happen. I'll just say the Android 17 takes over. Android 18 is a lot more powerful as well as Android 17, since they do train and live with fucking Goku. So they're pretty, I'd say they're around Super Saiyan Goddish level now, since they had some extra time, because they weren't much farther behind Goku. Now, as they continue on, Goku and his son Gohan are kind of just chilling there. Gohan's like, Father, I'm kind of bored. Can I go fight someone? That's when Topu, he comes over. He's like, hey, yo, I want to fight. He's doing his God of Destruction, or what? Pardon me, not God of Destruction. His fucking posing and shit, like gay ass motherfucker, like some Ginyu Force ripoff. So he's like, oh shit, I'll fight you. And he's like, Dad, can I? He's like, go ahead, have fun, son. See, Gohan clearly going ham on him. He ends up powering up to it be, about Super Saiyan Goddish level, runs over, and he begins beating the shit out of Topo. Topo's like, holy fuck, dude. I'm losing to what seems to be a 13 to 14-year-old. How the fuck am I? Bro, this is not fair. How am I losing to a 13 to 14-year-old? And he ends up going to his God of Destruction form. That's when, he's Gohan's going to power up to Super Saiyan Blue, surpass him, and just going to beat the shit out of him even more. Proceed to annihilate Topo, send him flying out of the fucking ring. Aaron's like, holy shit, did you see that kid? What the fuck? So, he's clearly going to be pulling chicks in the future. He's got that charm of his father, but he's not really interested in him right now. After all, he just wants to get stronger, prove his dad right. He's like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm just like my father. Since he sees him as the biggest role model in his life. Now, Android 18 has been carrying, and carrying what would be the two girls. Since he's trying to get on a good side, Goku was like, hey, go take care of them for a while, since, So as they were about to be attacked by what would be another team, and since they were kind of outmatched at one point, he comes in, beats the shit out of the guy. He's like, oh shit, you're sent flying back, I win. Then he starts fighting them. He's like, alright, well, I'm gonna have to revive you anyways, might as well get rid of you. So they end up having some fun, they end up talking while doing the shit, they end up fighting. He ends up beating both of them after, Kale goes a little berserk, and that's gonna stop because, Jiren's gonna do his shit again and be like, oh, fuck that. So, it ultimately results in around the same thing. Now, Goku, however, when he goes off against Jiren originally, or since those two were taken off before they become Kefla, since he goes against what would be, Jiren properly, he's gonna more or less have a good battle against him. They end up clashing. Immediately, Jiren realizes that his staring or his power is not gonna work against this guy. Goku powers up to what would be his Super Saiyan Rose. It's stacked onto what would be his Primal Saiyan mode. So as he's running forward or rushing forward, he's outpacing Jiren at a high margin. He's very strong, he's capable, he's dodging all of his blows, lands a knee towards Jiren's chest. Jiren throws a punch, landing it, colliding with Goku's face. Goku stops it, breaking his arm, actually shattering his bones. Jiren lets out a scream of pain. Goku grabs him by the throat, slowly regaining what would be kind of his more primal fighting techniques from just around 10 years back of when he killed Frieza. This darkness in his soul, it's still there, but it's been lightened by all this time and with his friends. As he's starting to go a little more sadistic, he cuts down Jiren's leg. It's sliced off. I may not be able to kill you, but there's nothing about seriously injuring you. As he goes in and kicks him to the face, Jiren is getting up. He won't lose this way. He rushes towards, encasing his entire body in a dark aura, trying to, hit Goku. Goku dodges immediately, sending him flying over. As Jiren's about to go flying over the edge, Goku grabs him by what would be his bald head and drags him back. You're not done yet, as he slams him to the floor again and again and again. Everyone's watching in horror as he stabs him to the chest with what would be his hand. Now he missed the vital spots, and then he throws him off the ring. Ha! That was really it, huh? But this power drain, due to what he used, all this power, and all the hits that he did take from Jiren, did cause him to lose conscious on the stage. But that was basically the end of the thing. So they ended up winning, and they end up wishing for... I guess they would end up wishing for one universe to come back. They would wish for, Universe 6 to come back, seeing as how he only cares about his homie getting his girlfriend back, honestly. He's like, oh, we need to get that shit. So they wish them back. Android 17 is like, oh shit, I'm going on a date with these two. He's got his two girls. That's where I'm going to leave it off, it's fucking baller status. Honestly, I got a little irritated by the shit over there, like fucking Go Speed Racers. I only have like 3 hours of sleep currently, so I was pretty snappy. Hope you guys could put up with that shit. Oh, look who's back again. Alright, well, yeah, thanks for guys for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm out.